And we're back. So
We are.
we're in the administration place, I believe.
Yep, we're gonna do some paperwork.
Great. Okay. We'll sort that lot
Oh
out
no,
then.
it's the body part drop-off point. I don't know.
We can have
You
some
get
juice if
some,
you want.
some juice.
Robo-Cola.
Robo-Cola.
That's like the really shit stuff you get from, you know, like the own brand stuff for
Oh
25p
no.
or something.
Oh yeah, and you're always kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like, it tastes bloody awful.
It does. Bloody awful. Being particularly relevant to Doom, because there's loads of blood. Nah. Yeah, anyway. That's okay, I've had my moment. Right.
I like how the skybox in this is like the Mars stuff. I quite like the fact that
Yeah.
you could see out to Mars.
And I like as well how someone else outside who is looking in might not necessarily think there was anything wrong. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I don't know
true,
what it is. It's
actually.
almost like it's ice. It's like it's kind of, you could be banging on the window waving and they would be like, oh, hi, you know. But then obviously when you got inside you would see
Yeah, everything's
all
all
this.
screwed up.
Yeah.
This is the whole, imps in front of you and imps behind.
Yeah, imps to the front of them, imps behind. They were playing Doom 3.
Oh, there we
hello.
go.
They're always
That's a
in
toilet attendant.
yeah, no.
I shot him.
Like, I shot him. What? He just wanted to give us a towel. Some guy kept handing me towels till I paid him to stop. Oh, and these guys have come to fix the toilet.
Now this is the union coming to get you.
Aye. You fixing a toilet without permission, you wee dick.
Yes, fixing.
Fixing. Now I'm going to Emmett's Fix It shop to fix
You've used that joke
Yeah,
already.
no, hey, you used it. It's my turn now. Oh shit.
There you go.
Wow.
I have a maggot thing up.
Yes. Oh, the bastards. Look what they did to that toilet.
Oh yeah,
God. Don't care about any of this, but
that's funny.
that was quite an organic scare, actually.
It was. I mean, we were talking about how
Yeah.
predictable things are appearing behind, but then
Yeah.
something about it being in the mirror. The fact that it was in the mirror.
Yeah, and it was me getting a bit complacent, you know, because I was
Yeah.
kind of like, well,
That's what happens
I've
in
seen
horror.
it all, you know.
It's like, yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen next,
Aye.
and
And of course,
then lo and behold, something completely different happens.
yeah. Oh yeah, this guy. I'm pretty sure he's always dead by the time you get to him.
There's another one there. You know, whack him with a torch.
Oh yeah, apparently I am. They're actually doing a lot of damage to me. There we go.
Nah, they're pretty. They're minor enemies. Oh,
They-
you've got full
yeah.
machine gun
I
ammo.
have, which is
Wow.
annoying 'cause I bet I'll never be coming back here.
Yeah, still full machine gun ammo is a good thing.
It is, oh I know, I mean, trust me to complain because I've got too much ammo in my gun,
Mm.
you know, it's
That's right.
nothing going on down there. Well,
Oh, it's someone getting eaten.
getting eaten, but that, I mean, that could just be a normal UAC employee
In relations.
relations, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I really like that machine gun.
It's good. It's quite, it's weird because no, it is quite powerful. It's got a real kind of thud 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 about the bullets, you
Yeah.
know.
Is there a pinky there? In the. Oh no, it's another
Shit, no,
maggot.
there's a maggot.
You lowly maggot!
Come on, maggots. It's time to man up. Oh, great. Like the guy who
I
he's
know,
eating
it's
also gets up.
Oh no, it's like, excuse me, we were actually.
Yes, we were having some
involved.
personal time. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, look, it gives you.
Oh, I
the-
love these, yeah. What's going on there? Ah, sleeping on the job, eh?
Uh-huh.
Security checkpoint. Great, my butt is a security checkpoint, apparently. Fantastic. Coolant junction.
Hmm.
Thought they shut that place down. MFS compressor.
Microsoft
Great.
Flight Simulator.
I know.
It's where they like turn the game into like shitty graphics so that it can be displayed on this.
These are
monitor.
terrible view. Like, is
I
you
think
have
the
to be
the
standing
cameras
right
probably
there.
knocked down.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Apparently, the engineering coolant control consists of a staircase. So yeah, great.
Oh. I think you picked up the.
Oh, I picked up a PDA. Do I need to look at it?
No, you don't have to. It'll
No.
just provide you with probably access to new
I hope
places.
so. I like Access.
Hmm.
Access is the name of the game.
Yeah, I really like the outdoor parts of Mars here.
Yeah. Hang on. Bastard! Did he break the window? Yes, he did. Shit. See, we
That's
can't.
fine, because it's breathable atmosphere.
Yeah, but well, it's
Oh, no,
it's
you're right.
steadily counting down.
Oh yeah, I didn't realise that. Yeah.
I think it's okay now. Yeah, those doors are thingy hermetically
Yeah,
sealed,
that's
so they're fine. I hope I'm using that phrase correctly.
Hermetically sealed. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
thinking of hermaphroditely sealed.
Yes.
That's the wrong phrase.
Yes. Okay.
Hermetically sealed is correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Hermaphroditely
No,
sealed.
I didn't say that.
No, I know, but that was the thing you were thinking. Oh, wait a minute, is that not the wrong one?
Well, I
I'm
thought,
using.
yeah, like, oh, is it that they are airtight, or that they don't need, male and female couplings to give birth? I can never remember
Well, there's
with
such a
these
thing
doors.
as male and female couplings on like plugs and that.
Aye, well, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
There's a video disc behind you now.
Oh, I know. Video disc shooting at me.
Oh, he's just wandering away, easy as you like.
I know. Oh, he's there.
I know.
Oh, he's got a friend. Peekaboo.
It's good that the crouching in this game and the cover is quite natural.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I don't like about more modern shooters is
I'm sure Bravo team here.
gotta get through.
I thought I remembered
Alpha
them
Labs.
running along. Maybe I missed it.
I don't remember. I thought they were always gone. Yeah, sorry. One thing I think slightly annoying is when you're coming down a corridor and you see a box and you're like, oh, I've got to take cover behind that. It just seems so artificial.
Kinda
Whereas
staged,
here,
yeah.
like these are clearly points to hide behind.
Yeah.
You need that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It seems more organic. Like it's
Yeah.
not got a cover system like Gears of War
No.
and so many other shooters afterwards.
So you're genuinely using the environment as it stands.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There's a guy in the distance there.
Oh, I see him. It's very accurate, this
It
gun.
is, yeah. It's a really good all-round
You're
shooter.
an imp. There he is. Whoa. Go.
There's all this scary machinery here.
I know. Oh,
And scary things. Yeah, this game still has the capacity to
well, it sneaks up on
unnerve.
you.
And,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's no Alien Isolation,
No.
but it still has its moments.
Oh, definitely. I'll lift the lift's already here. Okay, I'll lower the lift in that
That's
case.
it. Whoa.
Ugh, oh, they're running her into the vents. Right, yeah.
See, that's very much like the Xenomorph,
I kind of.
because what it's doing is, yeah, it's behaving in a very similar way.
Horrible feeling there's going to be guards. I don't know why.
Mhm.
They do tend to show up where there's crates. I've noticed.
Ah,
I mean, but that's nothing. But that's not to say that I think completely agree that the cover system does not seem fabricated
Yeah.
in this. But
no, I mean, it is feasible that there would be crates
yeah,
around.
and it's good gameplay design because generally they
Oh, look.
oh shit.
A guy who's alive.
I can help you. The lights are all out. I'll lead you through here if you can get me off this base.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
you have to. Yeah.
You need to back up your files.
Never mind
first.
about that. He's gonna.
Oh, okay.
'Cause if he gets killed, I think.
He does get killed. I mean, I can save like. Are we reloading if he dies, or are we
No.
keeping going?
I'm just thinking. It doesn't fail the mission, does it? If he dies.
No. But
That's fine then. That's fine. We'll
I'll
just
try my best to keep him alive.
backwards.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah.
Don't just burp into the microphone.
No, just like expelled air. I don't know, and that's not a burp, by the way. Just before you.
Oh, okay. So
say
it was a
anything.
different. So it was a fart then.
Yes, I fired through my mouth into the microphone with such force that it actually hit the microphone and caused a cascade, resonance cascade.
What was that?
What was that
It was
noise?
the after effect of your
Stay close.
Yeah, my fart caused the pipes to
in the
break.
game.
Trans-dimensional farting.
I'm
it's
sure
a gift.
Lovecraft would write a story about that.
Would the narrator would go insane because he couldn't
Ah,
realise the horrific.
well, to be
like,
fair, everyone around you
implications.
does when you break one.
There's a sea of screaming imbeciles in asylums after. Yeah.
That's funny. Remember that time I asked you, do you ever like fart in seminars?
Oh yeah.
Because I was thinking like when I was teaching a bunch of students,
Yeah.
I assigned them like a reading task and it was really quiet. And
Uh-huh.
you could hear like them. You could actually hear them writing notes down.
Yeah,
That's how quiet it
scraping
was.
of pens.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's how quiet it was. And then I just happened to think, oh yeah, what would happen? I bet you Danny's like broke wind at this time and made it really awkward.
Yeah, what a stitch up that was. Because I like how as well you didn't take no for an answer. You're determined to
Well, I'm
catch
just
me
thinking
out.
like surely the law of averages would state
Well,
It would have to happen at some point. Maybe you're just not aware of it.
maybe I'm
You've
not. No,
blocked it
it's
out.
possible. I'm just so it's such a normal part of my day that I'm just
And
like
everyone's
no,
reactions, you just don't register.
no.
You know,
I'm
the
just kind
reactions
of
are
like
disgust.
must be something else. Like it can't be what.
Don't let it get me.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Great.
His head just disappeared there.
Did it?
Did you see that? Not his head, the
Did I think his
maggot's
head?
head.
Probably did. Yeah, maybe I blew it off.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This game does have location. Yeah, it does.
It does. Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, most shooters now, since
Sort of GoldenEye.
yeah, that was
I always thought anyway. No, I'm pretty
one of the
sure
first ones.
he's
I'm
gonna.
s-
Yeah,
Whoa.
that happens no matter what.
Aye.
Unfortunately.
I mean, he just kind of makes it easier for you to.
Yeah, he'll get you as far as he can, but then he will. The game has it in for him.
Well, it's a scripted sequence. Yeah, he has to
Yeah,
die.
he
But
will
like
die
in
there.
Half-Life with the scientists, some scientists have to die
Exactly.
to make it dramatic.
Oh look, 39. Shall we go for the code?
Well, why don't you look in your yeah?
Oh, little bats. You're already getting
Jack
the backlog.
Buddy
Um,
system.
Buddy system? Question mark exclamation point? Buddy system?
Hmm.
I thought they shut that place down. Mars City.
Oh yeah.
Some of the boys and I are headed over to Mars City tonight for the shift for some beers. This is like,
I can't go because of a propane emergency.
the whole of Mars City is powered with propane gas, which doesn't surprise me, the amount of blown pipes, actually. 29. Alright, this is
No,
something else. Oh, this guy's a gamer, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
He's a D&D gamer.
8-sided die. Well, this actually
Nice.
reflects
Ah.
its own obsession. Like a lot of Doom
Yeah.
came out of, like the narrative and the atmosphere came out of their D&D campaigns.
Yeah.
Like Carmack was the
So
he-
dungeon
he
master.
was the dungeon master,
wasn't he?
and
Yeah.
of course, as the architect of the software that that runs these games, it's quite apt. And Romero was the kind of action hero who would always
Yeah.
like be the leader in the quest and stuff. It actually works
Yeah.
out. You know, it displays their characters really well.
Uh-huh.
Like their developer personas and the impact they had
Yeah,
on
they
the
became
games.
they kind of their roles in the company reflected their roles
Yeah.
in the game.
It was really personal. You know, you
Yeah.
don't get that with companies now because they're so big and there are so many people, so they've lost.
Yeah, there's a facelessness, like a
Yeah.
mechanical nature to it now.
Yeah, it's all in that Masters of Doom book.
Can't get
Why don't you
up.
just go up the other way?
No, I know there's stuff behind there, but it's fine. I need to go through here anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's no two. There's
Yeah, it's all in that Masters of Doom book. It's a really good read.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
something I still need to read. Masters of Doom.
Yeah, I borrowed your copy. It's,
You did. You
it's-
borrowed it and read it and
it's
gave it back
excellent.
to
I
me.
read it in like a few days. It's very readable.
I know. I started reading it and then I got distracted, but I don't know what by. Probably another
Mm.
law book or something. But
Ah. Yeah.
it has that tendency to knock it out of you.
mm, yeah. The thing about
Oh, here we
this
go.
game here, Doom 3 was perhaps, I don't know, this was the last one so far. I mean, we don't know. I mean, it might be back for
Christ, here we
the
go.
Doom remake or
Yeah.
Doom 4, but this was the one that the last one that still had this kind of sense of personality. I mean, like some of the things that we see in the logs, like the the D&D campaign,
Yeah.
but also there's a reference to the Office, like the British Office.
Really?
David Brent, yeah.
Where's that?
It's about in the British Office where David Brent and what's the other manager guy called?
Is it Gareth?
No, it's someone else. It's someone quite high up. And
Oh,
they challenge this other guy to a contest, like throwing a shoe over a house or something. I can't really remember.
Well,
but
the bit with the shoe is a younger guy who's kind of a young hotshot. Well, not hotshot, but he's a university student.
all right.
And that whole thing's about the fact that they went to the University of Life.
Oh,
him and
right. Yeah.
the bad influence. I can never remember his name. The
Yeah.
guy, the actor. Actually, funnily enough, people have probably known him now from Game of Thrones. He's quite prominent. He had a big part in Game of Thrones, and he's now in a film called Witch. I think it is a big independent horror film. It's making a lot of waves at the moment. I can't remember his name. Chris Finch. He plays Chris Finch. That's it.
Finch.
Yeah.
He's called Finchy. That's it.
Finchy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
him.
It's
yeah.
that thing. It's about throwing a shoe over a house, and it's
Aye.
got Brent and Finchy. So apparently they were big fans, and it was the British Office. They're big fans of it. So they put like influences, like contemporary influences as well as the old D&D
Yeah.
stuff. It's my turn now.
Yep.
Into it, and that kind of personality is great. But the problem with, and I'm sure we've discussed this many times before, Rage is that it feels like, don't trip over the wire now.
I know, that's why I'm like, oh god. It could all
there's
end right here. No,
guys
it
over here
won't though.
trying to change the mouse.
They want to join in with your discussion.
Yeah, Rage just seems a bit impersonal. Most of the team,
Yeah.
the original team had left by then. Carmack was the only one that was left. So can you move those papers and all that
That's how
stuff?
they can, yep.
Ah,
Look, it's your favourite thing, Fisherman's Friends. They were
God,
waiting for
I
you.
hate Fisherman's Friends.
Now they've come back to claim
For
your
those who
soul.
don't know what Fisherman's Friends are, they are
They're the best thing ever.
the devil's gonads.
Yeah, why not?
That's what you're sucking on.
Yes, I saw. Oh, I see how you led me into a verbal trap there. No.
No,
No.
hang on, I'm doing something wrong. No,
Careful.
cancel.
Careful now.
Game options.
The
That's
Fisherman's
it.
Friends have rattled you.
Yes.
There you go.
Return to game. That's it.
If you went to hell, it wouldn't be rivers of lava. It would be a sea of Fisherman's Friends roiling and kind of undulating.
Wait a minute.
Hey, that guy's awfully fast.
Hang on. Oh
What's
no,
that?
that's right. The mouse is inverted. Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes
Inverted.
me a while to like.
Do you hear the
Notice
call
that.
of normal mouse?
No, it's just
No.
I don't know what it is. Like sometimes there's that moment when you just start a game and you're not sure.
Yeah, it's
whether
almost like a bit of vertigo. Or
it's your
something.
own
You're like,
calibration.
what the hell?
You've got to
Yeah.
do your own calibration.
Oh no, it happens to me. Yeah. I don't remember what we're.
No, I was just talking about the Office. And
And
how
Rage. Yeah, talking about Rage.
It feels rather impersonal. I mean,
Yeah.
Carmack built the engine, but apart from that, it was designed by committee, and it just feels a little bit,
Well, one of the things, I mean, for me,
you know.
id Software for me, a bit like Nintendo, are all about the first party IPs, and the big three for me are obviously Doom, probably the biggest, Quake 1, Cthulhu inspired greatness, and Quake 2, which I just think is great as well.
Yeah.
And I am very, for all I harp on about wanting Quake 5, i.e. the original Quake, continuation of that, I am very fond of Quake 2's,
Yeah.
not so much Quake 4. I don't like what they did with the
No.
aesthetic in Quake 4. I actually felt it lost a lot of its
yeah.
unique look.
Quake 4 was a bit of a dry
Bit
run
of a damp squib, I
for
felt.
enemy territory. I think enemy,
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because enemy territory Quake 4, ouch, was before all the guns are unloaded. There we go.
I didn't unload them.
I had zero.
You mean unloaded?
Yeah, there was
You
like
can't
no,
take ammo out
there was
of
no
them.
bullets in it. Anyway. Yeah, Quake 4 seems
Yeah.
like a bit of a dry run for
What, enemy territory,
Yeah, 'cause
Quake
it was all this
Wars,
kind
yeah.
I don't know, there was all this kind of vehicle stuff that didn't really
Ugh, I know. I mean,
I quite like the new Strong designs, but yeah.
I actually didn't like the new Strog designs,
Really?
funnily enough. No, that was a weak point for me.
Oh.
Because I felt...
God.
one thing that... this is maybe just me, but the Strog in Quake 2 I thought were very functional and kind of slapped together, which I quite liked. They had like big chunky... They weren't aesthetically designed, whereas I felt in Quake 2 it was almost as if they looked a bit sleeker, which I didn't really like. I much preferred the kind of blocky sort of Lego approach that they had, where there was like, well, we'll stick this bit to this bit and that bit to that bit.
I think that was probably a result of the lower technology.
I would say it definitely was, but to me the look, because this kind of harsher, more brutal look, I thought it made them look less, less sort of more functional and less aesthetic. I thought, and to me that was really something that, I mean, you can see it in the Resaurus figures, which, by the way, I'm probably gonna end up writing to Ed about this, but Ed, bring back the Quake figures because they're amazing.
Resaurus. Oh yeah.
Well, Resaurus was a company.
Yeah. I thought you were thinking. Remember the Resaurus? I was like, what? I don't remember the Resaurus.
I know, it's a weird name.
It's a Quake 2 dinosaur.
It's like a
or
monster. I know, it's a really weird name for a company. I've never known where they got that name. Although I think they're gone now. But watch your back.
Shit, I've spent so long that.
Sorry.
Aye.
He's like, you're not supposed to be in here.
I can just do that. Oh, fair enough.
Oh damn! No, but I used to love guiding the wee thing. It was great fun.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to guide it to get them in the first.
But
look,
then
it's barrels of your farts. Look.
Yes.
Look at all the.
We transported it to Mars because we felt it would power, but then it
Still
ended up
wasn't
being
enough.
so horrible. Yeah, see that guy there? He was like, no, he's like, it's not like,
Yeah, he
it's
was an
so
unfortunate
toxic.
victim.
It can't power anything.
Even on Mars,
Yeah.
it's still a threat.
synthetic things are showing signs of radiation poisoning. That's how bad it is. So
Oh my
we have to
God.
dispose of it.
Aye, sorry. Those action figures did look pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean, I have the Quake 2 tank that they made.
Where is that? Oh no, that was.
It's at home at the moment.
Did you not see they were a bit weak though?
Yes, he's missing both of his legs beneath the knee because when I say missing, I have them, but basically the
Broken
joints break. The other thing, they did Duke Nukem 3D action
Ah.
figures, and again, they looked amazing. You know,
But
they really
yeah.
did. The sculpting was, and what I liked as well was they weren't like direct photo. Well, I mean, they were kind of. There was a little bit of artistic license,
Aye.
but not so much that they've ceased to have the identity. Like,
Yeah.
but again, what I liked was how
It was
This
almost
is-
like the original models that they created the enemies from in
And-
toy format.
yeah, and it was almost like, you know, like the tank. What I liked about that one was he looked very detailed, obviously far more detailed even than the models in Quake 2. But there was a kind of a sort of industrial brutality about his
Yeah.
look. You know, bits of him were stuck on, and he looked as if he'd been built in a kind of. He'd been built insofar as he would function, and that was it. Like there were exposed
Yeah.
mechanics, really angular bits of steel for no apparent reason, cooling
Yeah.
vents in weird places, but it really worked because it implied it added to the Strog's sense that this was a really really cold bunch of bastards,
Oh,
and they
damn it.
didn't care about.
Well, the thing is,
You
yeah,
know.
because they're functional, not aesthetic.
Exactly,
What's
exactly.
save again? I always ask
F5,
it.
F5. But and yet that's exactly what the aesthetic was for me. Was the
Mm.
fact that they did look harsh and kind of stuck together, you know. And I felt in Quake 4, I don't know, they just seemed a bit kind of.
What's this say here?
Everything seemed a bit samey. I don't know. It says
Death is coming.
death is
Coming.
coming.
I think
Okay,
it's already been, lads.
maybe he wrote that before he died. Who knows?
Aye. Maybe.
Death is coming.
Aye.
I do like that kind
Well,
of event
Resource,
horizon.
if you're ever
Yeah.
going to come back, then you know what to do.
Well, they did. You see,
Ooh.
to finish quickly, they had tantalized. See, I bought two Quake 2 figures. I bought the female Marine and I bought the tank. They're both amazing figures. The other thing as well was the normal size, because the tank is abnormally large for an action figure, but awesomely large, not like, you know, and then not in a way that's kind of like, oh, that's out of scale. He was big because he's the tank, you know, the biggest enemy. And the Jungle Marine came with a free, or rather, you got two. You got her and the Parasite for the Quake 2 Parasite.
Oh yeah.
But they were teasing a series from Quake 1. They were going to do the Shambler, the Fiend, the Death Knight, and the Marine, and they looked amazing. You know,
Ah.
I was so gutted when they. So yes, please, Ed, bring it back somehow. You know, I don't know
Resource.
what you're going to do. Well, again, they licensed it to Resource. Resource are gone now.
Aye. That's a shame.
Here,
Here, I'll tell you a joke about dinosaurs.
please do.
Alright, it's a very short one. What do you call a dinosaur that's always getting bummed?
Hmm.
Megasaurus.
Yep.
Here we go. I can't find the
Said
the
Todd.
locker.
You can't find the lot. Which
No, the
number is
locker
it?
code.
38.
42.
47. Jesus.
There was one right there, but.
Well, you know what that means.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is that we listened to
It's
the.
in the recordings. George Puta doesn't have any.
Oh, this one. does.
This is Operations Coordinator Mark Lamier, dated November 1st, 2145.
2145.
Filing this report because I am frustrated beyond belief by the level of incompetency I have to deal with. I don't know where HR is getting the new employees, but the last 5 guys they've sent me were all a bunch of idiots. Can't get any of their work done on time. I constantly have to keep an eye on them. They work slow, they don't follow any of the standard operating procedures, and they can't even remember basic things that I tell them. For example, I changed the cabinet door codes here to 1, 2, 3 because I
Oh,
yes,
that's the
he's
one.
the 1, 2, 3. I thought he might have been.
still forgot.
I
There we
love
go.
it.
Don't understand why HR can't get me better teachers.
And they still forget it.
Requesting
It's almost
tools,
like it's
told me
so
to hire
simple.
and fire my own employees.
You would forget
Only
it.
way I can run my
Although I think in
department-
his case, it's a case of it's still too complicated.
Or people overthink it. But yeah,
Aye.
no, you're right, you're right. So, what's the point in being here then? Because.
Was there not a lift?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a
That's
lift?
not.
No, that's not. That's a
that's
loading
not a
bay.
lift.
Sorry.
Is there anything else?
Um.
Oh, yeah, there is. Sorry, look.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, I can make it out. Oh, Perfect.
Nice. That's what I call positioning.
Now, how do we...
Implosion.
What do we do now?
No, maybe you need to go back.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's anything here.
Did you get a PDA? Maybe there's
I
a
did, yeah.
door locked further back there, I think.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
that's a good point. It might be one
Yeah.
of those. Hang on, there's more guys.
Aye, because so obviously you're supposed to... Do you take up flanking positions? That's interesting.
You know, they have basic AI. It's quite funny. That guy was like the stereotypical Russian.
Yeah, I was
It's like
just...
you always have to have one of those in
I
in
know.
the base.
I was wondering where... Wow. I was wondering where he was from. I guess Russia from his accent,
Well,
but...
yeah, I mean, you could have been somewhere else, but it sounded
Lamia-
like that.
Like, I don't know if there's a connection with Lamia, the sort of fictitious line of vampires.
Well, that's a
in various
mythical
things.
figure, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that was spelt with an H. That, but then I'm wondering if he's maybe Transylvanian or Romanian.
Oh, maybe.
That could be wrong. I don't know. He sounded, but then the problem is, you see, it's sometimes
These-
difficult for us to distinguish these accents.
Well, these games tend to fall back on stereotypes. So
That's
it's like,
true,
we just
yeah.
have to have our
so if he's
Russian
from,
type guy.
aye, and if he's from Romania, he'll sound like Dracula,
Right,
or she
exactly,
will sound
yeah.
like a vampire. Yeah, there's no kind of aye.
I mean, most action games and all that tend to do that.
That's true.
But yeah, it's funny how you get these sort of, that's what we want,
There we-
stereotypes. That spider just blindsided me.
I know.
Wow. It's funny because in Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, there's lots of different accents, but to the untrained ear, i.e. a Western ear, they all sound quite similar.
Yeah.
In the same way that for someone who's not from Scotland, may not be able to tell the difference between one Scottish accent and another. Like, I mean, you and I could probably tell the difference between a Glasgow accent and...
So an Edinburgh one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's true. Yeah, I think you're right. And
Hundreds and thousands of them.
and yet they're big. They're actually quite big. Those things. They're
And
like the
dangerous
size
as
of
well.
dogs. Yeah.
They're like some of the most dangerous foes, like en masse.
Yeah. Well, it's that whole thing of death by 1,000 cuts because you're just kept off balance the whole
Yeah.
time.
48.
But like, I was gonna say. Well, of course, going back to the Stalker thing again, it's interesting because I'm sure was that developer not Ukrainian themselves?
Yeah, they were.
Aye. So then, it's interesting that if you say if it was done by an American developer, it would probably have had that one kind of stereotyped accent. But because you've got
Yeah.
a Ukrainian
Well-
developer, they're maybe more aware of the variations in their own culture.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it certainly does reflect sort of a culture that goes back to obviously sort of Ukrainian and Russian folklore,
Yeah,
you know, which the zone has become a kind of...
kind of tied up with.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of like accents, I'll tell you a story. When I was... this is another very short
I love
story.
these stories. They're great.
It was in the morning and I was brushing my teeth and the flat buzzer goes.
It was Mark Lamia.
No.
You're incompetent. Sorry.
And as my mouth was like, I had my toothbrush in it and it was full of toothpaste.
Right.
And to answer the door, like, you know, the buzzer intercom, I said hello. But because my mouth was full of toothpaste and a toothbrush, it sounded Russian. It was like, hello. So I just, and the guy said, postman. So I just decided to run with it and I go,
You did.
postman, Logash, it's postman, come in. And he didn't really twig.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't twig, so he must have
You're
thought
insane.
he must have thought it was like a genuine like Russian or Eastern European. So that just goes to show how like unknowledgeable we are about these things.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm so glad, like, you know, when I was teaching, I didn't accidentally speak in a Russian accent or something and had to keep it going.
oh yeah,
That would have been hellish trying to cover that one up.
that's funny.
Oh, well,
F5, that's it. Oh, no, he, see that looks,
No, I
see,
know.
that's interesting.
Because,
Wow, I'm not dead.
yeah. Remember, this is a game of if you can see a monster and you can't see you, there's one behind you.
I know, that's...
That's not the they took my baby segment. This is
Oh,
amazing.
right.
It's one of the best segments. No, that's not it there.
I
But
don't
like,
remember it.
no, a lot of people missed it. Apparently, I missed it the first time, and then subsequently found it the next like 5 times. But basically, it's where you're right, pal. I love how that guy has a kind of drunken wave.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I need help badly.
I know that's not health though. That's a spider.
Anti-health.
Anti-health.
I'm thinking of maybe going that other way
It's maybe not a bad idea.
because I don't know.
I'm sure the chain gun's down here.
Oh,
I
maybe
could be
get
wrong,
maybe
but
guarded
I'm
by
sure. I'm pretty sure the chain gun's at the end of this corridor.
Ooh, you're right. Look,
There it is. Look at it.
I bet you stuff's gonna like jump out. I don't.
It will jump out, yeah, definitely.
What?
But I think there might
Oh, look.
be health
Oh shit!
in.
Clang, 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 clang.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley.
Oh,
Whoa!
that was kind of a bad move. Oh shit! Okay, don't stop firing.
Don't stop firing.
It seems almost a waste, but to be honest, I'm
you've
not
got
one to take
plenty
any
of-
chances.
Yeah. Does it use the same ammo as the machine gun?
No, it doesn't.
No, it has. It has
It's
the
got
big
its
like
own-
crates of ammo.
Yeah,
doesn't
because I
it?
picked
Yeah.
up some of those earlier on.
Ah,
I thought,
yeah.
oh, it must be soon.
Yeah, that's right. And but these side segments have opened up with items
Aye.
now, so some maybe they'll have.
Oh yeah,
health.
there's some medkit there.
Maybe they'll have health.
One had a medkit so
Okay.
far. Oh shit!
Oh, what?
Aha!
Oh, I missed.
That was like the most incompetent leap ever.
Kind of was a bit misjudged, wasn't it?
Because they normally always catch it.
If they do that move, they usually land it. Yeah. Oh no.
Everyone's here. It's like, oh
Hell.
man.
Hell of a party.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
As soon as you get health and you get it knocked down off
I
you.
know.
Come on,
You get some health, but it gets knocked off again, and so on and so on.
that's correct. I was thinking if there's maybe. Oh,
Ah,
hello. Oh, it's just
plasma.
armor shards and cells.
You can't eat that, or can you?
Probably, but it's not. No, you can't. It's
No, you
all
can't. There's a bit.
glass.
I'm sure there's a PDA that says a guy ate a plasma rifle, and I think.
He ate a plasma rifle.
Yeah, I think he means he basically shoved it in his mouth and pulled the trigger, but he sounds quite sad
Suicidal.
when he. Yes, as opposed to like.
Yeah, I don't
Delicious,
think that's eating. I
nutritious
think that's just
plasma.
committing Whoa!
In case you had any
Sorry, did I
illusions about
squash
going
someone?
back. Yeah, no. You,
Oh shit.
to be fair, if you did squash someone at the moment, they probably needed squashing.
I know, like everything's a
Considering-
bad thing here.
Yeah, considering the amount of
Those
friends
things
you've
are
got.
really annoying because they're like underneath your line of sight normally.
Yeah, they hide
Normally-
under your line of sight. Yeah.
Because normally you're shooting stuff that's.
It's amazing how you fall for like. Oh
I'm gonna die.
no! No, you're fine. There you go.
I need that health badly.
You do. Up to it, Marine. It's amazing how easy little sort of cheap tactics like that really work. You know, because you think,
Mm.
well, you duck in front of me. It's like I've got peripheral vision. I'll know where you'll be, but it's remarkably effective.
Well, the thing is, if you're used to shooting enemies of a certain height, you know, your brain adapts to that.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh god, it's
It's Pinky, and except he's not pink. Well, he looks kind of pink in the
yeah,
light. Oh god. Don't let him get there. Nice.
great, another one. Let's maybe use the old. That's it. They sound a bit like gorillas. I suppose they're built
Bit, yeah. A bit, yeah, a bit like gorillas, yeah. Nope.
like. Now who's next? Oh, hang on. I need that.
Don't forget your flashlight right button.
Oh yeah. I'm just. See, sometimes they just trap you in an area before you can proceed, which, in a way, I suppose is, kind of like the old Doom. Whee! The old Doom, you know, where there was a set number of enemies to kill in an enclosed space. It does seem in this sort of game where it's more realistic.
The thing is,
Somewhat artificial.
yeah, I mean the thing in Old Doom is that whole trapped in an arena for a certain amount of time thing. There's that actually is very rarely in it. It would be
Oh no,
you
I
could
don't-
escape.
yeah. Oh, we've mentioned that before. What the
What the
hell?
hell? Oh right,
Okay,
it's just hell.
that's just hell.
When you say what the hell in this game, you're answering your own question.
Yeah.
Really.
It threw a cart at me. A chopping, not
Doesn't
chopping.
want to do the
cart,
laundry anymore.
Cleaning cart. Oh, hang on, this might actually help us. I know it's ammunition and not health, but still.
Does he have any?
I wonder if it's all 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go.
Huh,
We've done them with
who
all
knew?
of them.
Wow. Yes, I vaguely remember that now. Yeah, because he says a few of them say in my sort of area. I'll change
he's
them
the-
all
the
to
captain of this
this or
area.
that. Yeah,
Well, I don't know how I managed to survive that, but I did.
but you did.
Alpha Labs 3. Okay, well,
Right.
we'll switch to the next video because we tend to do one each.
Yeah, and that's quite a nice kind of area to stop. A nice kind of variation in length playtime.
Perfect.
Right, awesome.
Here we go.
See you later.
Was able to locate your position.
Bye.
Bye, Sergeant Kelly.
Function and shut down.
Bye-bye.